Boots has led the way in terms of thinking and researching the effects of UVA on the skin and developing sun protection against UVA as well as UVB rays. And this was mainly to do with protection against deliberate sun exposure, so sunbathing. And in 1992, the star rating system was launched with Soltan. But since then, more research has shown that daily exposure to UVA, that casual incidental exposure to UVA, is just as damaging in terms of aging. And so it's now become very important for us to protect against UVA most of the year round and not just on your summer holidays.
UVA damages the skin and ages it by directly damaging DNA, which tells the skin how to grow properly. And this damage is never fully repaired, so the skin never grows quite as well again.
We know that more than 95% of the UV rays from the sun are UVA rays. And we also know from research that we've undertaken and independent research that UVA ages the skin. So why wouldn't we therefore package up the perfection element of our product with the highest level of UVA protection with unbeatable 5-star UVA protection as well as SPF 15. We've researched the effects of UVA on the skin, both on No7 but also independently, and all the research is telling us that SPF is only half the story, and we need to provide adequate UVA protection as well. We've performed a number of studies. Firstly, there's very little research out there in terms of the long-term effects and long-term aging effects of UVA. But one of the insights is that UVA can actually penetrate through glass, whereas UVB doesn't. So in a collaboration with Professor Humbert in France, we've identified people who have been living and working over many years with a window on one side of their face. Now these are car drivers, shop salespeople, or people working in offices. And what we found with those people is that they have marked aging, more aging on one side of their face than the other, demonstrating the long-term aging effects of UVA. Separately, we've also been looking at the effects of going out in the sun just for an hour during lunchtime or sitting in the car for a couple of hours. What is the effect on the aging of the skin? And we've been able to measure skin changes that are reflecting aging changes in the skin just in that short casual exposure. The final bit of research that we've been doing is in collaboration with Lancaster University and demonstrates that longer wavelength UVA light actually causes changes in the amount of genes expression in skin cells, a 50-fold upregulation in genes that are expressed related to aging.
We are very excited about the results and believe they have important implications. Up until now, studies have been mainly observational. In this pilot study on 10 people, I compared the two sides of the face for visible differences, as well as comparing 4 clinical measurements, such as moisturization, skin texture, firmness, and color. The results truly suggest a strong link between long-term UVA exposure and skin aging.
It's really important to No7 that the work that we do, the research that we do, is of a high enough quality for publication in leading scientific journals, and that it's been peer-reviewed by experts in the field. The product contains both UVA and UVB absorbing materials that basically render the sun's UV rays harmless. And we've tested it, and it shows that it protects against more than 90% of the UVA and UVB aging rays.
The sort of UVA protection required is the very highest level of UVA protection, because UVA is around for the whole of the year and it causes aging. And so the very highest sort will minimize aging, and the very highest sort would be perhaps a 5-star product as offered by Boots.
We know this product works better than the competitors because this will be the first daily anti-aging moisturizer with 5-star UVA protection. This product is so great because it combines the best of moisturization with the best of our anti-aging technology, proven actives from research that was published in the British Journal of Dermatology, together with SPF 15 and of course unbeatable 5-star UVA protection against aging.